Cooper, the communication question is what needs to be different this weekend. I'm curious, since you're on the sidelines at Florida, if you've noticed anything watching from the sideline that maybe y'all can tweak this week to make sure those same issues don't exist.
Yeah, just doing our job at a high level. You know, I think if you look at all those things that went wrong in that game, a lot of it was self-inflicted. So just going out there, being ready for the moment, and you know, just having clear communication even when it's loud out there. Just doing our jobs at a really high level.
Wes?
Cooper, your job in particular at center, how much different is it when you're across the street here or you're playing somewhere else?
It just differs kind of on the environment. Basically for, you know, cadence, they'll do some silent count stuff if it's going to be a loud environment. And then, you know, just different facets of snap count and if it's going to be verbal on the hands or silent. Not much, but kind of stuff like that in third down.
Adam?
The crowd noise and communication aspect and all that, does that get easier if you play on the road in that a lot, or is it sort of the same whether it's your first time or 10th time?
Probably your first time. It's going to be pretty eye-opening, but from there, it's going to be just a loud environment every time in the SEC. You know, every SEC environment is going to be top-notch, and Bama's going to be the same way, and we just got to find ways to work around that and prevail from it. So, you know, just like I said, doing your job at a high level and having communication when it's loud is the critical moment.
Paige and then Vince?
Obviously, you missed the first couple of weeks with an injury. Just how nice has it been to be back and then go on the road with the team again?
Super nice. You know, I got to travel to all the away games with them, so I've been doing that and been able to, you know, enjoy the away games a little bit. But it's been really nice to be back. Just being out there with my brothers, you know, just being in the fight with them. That's what I came here for and what I came here to do. So super happy about it.
Vince?
Cooper, I know the passing game hasn't been up to your standards, right? Explosive plays, all those kind of things. How is everybody involved in that? Joe, the tight ends, everybody hanging in there in terms of, you know, trying to stay motivated and trying to get better in that area?
I think everybody's motivated. You know, I think the biggest thing, if you look at from our win this past weekend, a lot of our stuff, you know, it's just small things. You know, the margins of, you know, winning and losing stuff in the SEC is really small, and there's, you know, really talented guys everywhere. So it's all a matter of execution and us doing stuff at a really high level, and we'll figure out ways to do that.
Vince, go ahead.
And anything that you haven't said about the running backs that you can share in terms of, you know, how they continue to produce at the high level they do?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'll take any opportunity I can to, you know, congratulate them and, you know, praise them a little bit. They're doing a great job. You know, they've got a really loaded room, you know, 3 guys that are really similar skill level that can do great things on, you know, every avenue, running and passing game. And they step up there in protection too and do a lot and help clean us up sometimes. So, you know, just super proud of those guys.
Sarah, or Sam, sorry.
You played with Jacob Warren for some time now. Seems like he's getting a lot more touches this season. Obviously, that big touchdown against Texas A&M. Anything you've noticed from him differently this year?
No, not much. Just, you know, he's a guy that's been here, like you said, he's been here a long time. Does stuff the right way. You know, anything that he does, he's going to do it with the right intent and, you know, the right way to do it. So he's just been in a place to have touchdowns, you know, stuff like that. And, you know, he's been there to make the plays when the opportunity arises. So, you know, not surprising, just the guy that does stuff the right way, and now his opportunity has come.
Adam?
Another question about the crowd noise. I know a lot of y'all stuff is silent. What's the hardest part of the noise? Is it the snap count if it's not silent? Is it the line call, the play call, the stress of it? Like, what's hard about functioning the offense with noise?
It's just kind of everything included, like you said. Everything that you just mentioned, it's all combining to make stuff kind of just hard. You know, if you went to your everyday job and somebody put a speaker right next to your head and it was about as loud as it got, you probably wouldn't be very good at your job. So that's just the challenge. It's an added level of chaos a little bit.
Wes?
Cooper, I'm sure you have confidence in your guys and up front and confidence in those backs behind you. Did you think that y'all could run the ball the way you could this season, going into the season? Did you look at those backs, like what y'all had up front, and say, we think we can run the ball
You saying this season or this
This
past
season.
week?
this season?
Yeah, of course. You know, I don't think I go into any season and think that our O-line can't run the ball. You know, everybody kind of had a hard time in fall camp when, you know, our D-line was getting after us a little bit. And I was telling everybody, like, look, guys, like, they're going to be one of the best teams, best D-lines that you play all season. This is going to get us a lot better. So we practice against some of the best guys in the country every single day, every day in, day out, and it can't do anything but make you get better. So I think that's helped us a lot and, you know, gotten us to the point where we're elite in that category.
Anything else, Cooper? All right, thanks, Cooper.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.